What was it called again? Because it was part of a skit and I didn't believe you. What was it called?
It's Samford University.
Samford?
Yeah, their whole thing was Sam, not Stan. But when when people like incorrectly hear it as Stanford, I just don't correct
you're
them.
like,
I'm
yep,
like, yep,
yep.
Stanford grad.
Yeah.
That's a bit he had about Stanford.
That is too funny.
shelled
And then
out-
he was like, no, that was the college
actually.
name.
Shelled out $150K tuition for an English degree.
That's why I opted state, because I was like, I have no idea. I also have an English degree.
this.
Oh yeah, my bad.
English major?
English. Wait, all of us? Stop.
Same age too.
Oh my God.
93?
93. This is why there's a vibe, you know?
There's a vibe.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not 93.
We're resonating.
No, but the English, we all read a lot of books.
Yeah, we read a lot of books.
And that was all we had to do for school.
We all know how to
63?
speak.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
So my friend always opens the door for me, and she's like, age before beauty every single time. And it's like, it's her dad joke now. She does it 24/7.
We're kind of the old people at work now.
Oh,
It's
dude,
happening.
I feel you. Yeah.
And I'm out of touch as can be.
I might be more in touch than you are.
You for sure are.
Yeah, same in the Death Wish office. It's odd. One of my little buddy coworkers directly outside of my office is like 23, 24, and I didn't feel old until she started telling me I was every single day. So
We're aging real gracefully here, though. Mm-hmm. And our minds are sharp as tacks.
that's right.
So true. You got to get your steps in every day.
Facts.
You got to cold plunge like this guy does.
Okay.
Oh, cold plunge. I heard cold punch. I was like, that you just
I cold punch.
yeah, yeah.
He cold plunge.
I start each day with a cold glass of tropical punch. Fruit punch.
For your health.
Anyway, Kelly, welcome.
Yes, I will have some punch. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's on the way.
Gotcha.
I travel with it. Welcome to Text Back.
Dude, thank you.
We're really stoked to have you. You're a Postscript like Rushmore merchant
Yes,
brand.
that's so true. Kelly's the GOAT, a former SMS Marketer of the Year.
Oh my God, guys.
That's right.
The best.
Appreciate it,
Death Wish coffee is probably my favorite texter, honestly.
dude.
I would assume that the brand has always been super like tongue-in-cheek, irreverent, whatever word you want to use. How would you define it?
Yeah, I think direct probably. Like
Yeah.
it's certainly a little bit sarcastic. We try to keep it humorous, a little like no holds barred.
Yeah.
We've toned that down just slightly as like we've grown. Yeah. Like we used to kind of personify ourselves as the Reaper. So as you might anticipate, like the Reaper speaking to you is kind of the tone that we took. Yeah, it's something about that like turned some people off. So we've toned that down just a touch, but yeah, I would say definitely direct and sarcastic, irreverent for sure, and it's a big part of I think like what people feel as soon as they come into the brand.
That was a match made in heaven for Postscript early on too, because like a huge like crusade we're always on is SMS as a very direct, personal, fun channel, and so to have sort of kind of a champion of that voice using SMS effectively, I think it's shaped a lot of how we do strategy and SMS.
Oh, well, thank you, dude. I'm glad to hear that. And I think it really was like a match made in heaven because I think I like SMS marketing as far as like it's my favorite channel to work in when we're communicating with our customers because it's without a doubt the most invasive, and I think that's like really on brand for Death Wish, just kind of literally popping up in your pocket and being obnoxious or saying something. Yeah, that kind of meshes well with us, and I think from the beginning, like when we started, we certainly didn't know like how to approach it. I think a lot of people probably approach it like trying to treat it like email or something like that, but I think your team did a really good job early on of showing us that that's like not how this medium is meant to be utilized. So got the understanding, I think, right away that like we could flex. This is a channel where we could really flex like the Death Wish brand identity more than other places. So
How much has SMS become a part of like the key selling seasons for you? Like, is SMS one of the biggest channels for you during BFCM? Is it how has that kind of changed since you guys just like first started using it?
definitely, like it's a massive part of our strategy, and definitely our most valuable consumers are our most valuable e-com consumers anyway are definitely our SMS subscribers. So we're probably hitting people up a little bit too much, but cut that out. No, we're not.
Send more text.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think like originally we saw it as like a checkbox. Like, okay, we did our release email, we did our release SMS, everything. We did what was necessary. But I think we were missing out on the opportunities as far as like the deeper segmentation and conversations that can be had now, or could have been then. We just weren't doing it. So now we've evolved our strategy a lot more to where, like, at least for BFCM, like I personally like to bookend, because it gets longer every year, bookend our deals anyway with like a full list send, but then all of that in between we would have either missed or we were doing batch and blast, like just resending the same message to everybody. So our strategy has evolved as far as like we're getting a lot more targeted, and during those like really busy sales seasons like BFCM, like there's so much competition, so we have to be unique about like how we approach certain groups of people, especially like individuals who sign up for SMS are clearly down to clown. Like they could shop many other places, at least for us, and sometimes e-com is the least convenient place for them to shop us. So we get to make the experience more unique through SMS, and I think like that is a really big deal and help differentiate like e-com for us and keep it like a strong competitor amongst like all the channels that we're growing in. You know, like we're happy if people buy coffee anywhere, but like it's cool to be able to like make the experience a little bit more special for the people who are looking for that.
If I've been buying Death Wish coffee for 3+ years, I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm like one of your loyal VIPs. What does SMS look like for me as a recipient versus, you know, a newcomer who just got your welcome series for the first time?
If you were hypothetically a 3-year-long like dedicated shopper with us, you might be a coffee subscriber, and if you're a coffee subscriber, you're in our pseudo cult called the Society of Strong Coffee, which is like the skin of our subscription program, and you're getting like early access to drops and stuff like that. So as far as the kinds of communication you'd be getting that are different would be like sneak peeks at stuff, like kind of looks behind the curtain with some of our like master roasters and just like that extra bit of stuff. And yeah, the early access is a big piece.
Pseudo cult.
Pseudo, yeah.
Maybe not pseudo.
Maybe not pseudo. Maybe it's just like a little bit of one, but that's all right.
Flashing lights, or am I having a stroke?
I think that one's flickering.
Is it? I was like, are there sirens here?
Yeah. We had gnats
Between
earlier.
the fruit
Oh, yeah.
flies.
I was literally at war with a fly in our first recording.
Oh, that's really annoying.
It was terrible. And then our guest got it. She
Nice.
smacked it.
Yeah,
Did you catch it on camera?
I think we
she
did.
did. She was
Good.
like, and then I sent a campaign. Literally,
No.
that's what we got. She went right down on it.
Business.
I want to know if you guys have ever rolled the dice or like swung for the fences with a campaign or with something.
Yeah.
If it's around BFCM, great. If not, whatever.
Yeah.
And it just, it really fell flat. Or,
Ooh.
it's question.
Or
Yeah,
a
we
big
got-
swing and a hit.
Or
Yeah.
or a smash hit, or a home run, as they should.
I mentally prepared for the home run.
Let's do home run then.
All right. Well, there was definitely like we talked about. We have our coffee subscribers that get early access to stuff, and this was a couple years ago during Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I think it's probably like the most successful campaign we ever did, and it was coming at the tail end of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Everybody's exhausted. They've already purchased like all the shit that they possibly could, but we were releasing a hyper limited special edition, really small batch coffee that we had done 2 years prior but hadn't released again. It's literally like hand churned by this guy Dave that I work with. Like it was like in rum barrels and just like really as hyper exclusive as like we could make
Bespoke.
it is bespoke, most definitely. That particular release was a bit of like we're not sure how this is going to do because we haven't released it in a while. We took a lot of effort in like illustrating the bag and just like a lot of man hours went into making this product, and we're like but the audience was really small and specialized and super entrenched in the brand, and it was the right segment, the exclusivity of the product, and it didn't really matter that it was coming at like one of the busiest times of year where people had probably already converted a couple times. So that was really big for us.
And was it even on sale, or was it just like this exclusive drop that came during BFCM?
Yeah.
When normally things are like being driven by discounts.
Yeah.
But it was driven by exclusivity.
Yeah, it was like totally full price, and we dropped it with a matching mug that was also exclusive. Like we only had 1,000 of them made. That was also not on sale.
That one.
Yeah, that was a fun one, and I was definitely like wondering if it was going to give us the pop that we were hoping for, and it almost sold the product out. So we learned a solid lesson there. It was good. And I think too, it shows that like sometimes speciality over like discounting that time of year, because everybody's so like numbers blind, at least I am, like you're just so used to seeing like, discount message after discount message. So it was like something different and worked well for us.
And I'm curious on what your like formula for a good drop is, like how you actually like get it out, whether it's like certain segments first or like how you think about that, especially when we're going into like a peak selling season like BFCM.
Yeah, I think it depends on like for us like what the product's going to be, but if this is going to be something that we're like releasing out to the whole audience, normally like that subscriber audience does get early access. So part of our teasing strategy for something, especially if it's going to be big, is like hitting up everybody that's an active coffee buyer but not a subscriber and being like, dude, you might miss out on this if you don't subscribe now, and then you're going to get the early access. So it's just, I think like giving people the awareness earlier on so that they can like make those decisions prior to the release has been helpful for us, because like also economy, like it's tough out there, and I think providing the transparency of like what's coming out versus just like trying to do what I was talking about prior, which is get people to buy all week and then drop something new and get them to buy again. But I think just giving them the opportunity to like see what's coming, is it something that they're going to want to purchase and like kind of plan for that, it's been helpful for us. And doing so, I think like for me, like our tone is what I'm working in primarily, whether it's in our SMS marketing or like outside of that on product packaging. So for me, like the way you communicate something is the most important. And I think like making it as personal as possible. And I think like you guys make that super easy. This year, I'm excited to test out some shopper stuff that I think is going to make that experience of like releasing products throughout that really busy month and towards just the end of the year where it's starts to die down, like post shipping times and stuff like that. We're going to be able to use that to gather information. I think that'll be useful for us going into the next year, and just be fun and entertaining and try to get people as like entrenched in us as possible. Because I think even if they're not actively shopping with us or something like that, like we can still be their bud. And we can hang out.
Yeah.
We can
Are
text.
you guys using Shopper now?
We are. Yeah.
I feel like I'm curious how it's been going, because I'm sure like dialing in the brand center and the voice and all that has been maybe a bit more challenging than the average brand. So
yeah, it's been so cool though, like to see how reactive the tool is. Like I remember we were on the beta for it originally, and just like getting to like provide some little bits of feedback here and there, and like seeing it actually come into play, like how using the tool. And I think maybe it will lead other brands who aren't using Shopper, when they do, how important it is to have a perspective on like how your brand sounds, because maybe like I think not everybody always has that. I think it's I think you guys probably do a good job of making sure people do when they come into working with SMS, but yeah, that made me like tighten things up and think about our tone again for a second, which was nice. And I wish we still had the Reaper, because I love that we could personify our shopper as literally the Reaper if we wanted to. Such a missed opportunity, but
that would be great.
Yeah, that decision's above my head. But yeah, that would be sweet.
Bring back
We're doing a little
Reaper.
PR for it right
Bring
now.
back
I'm really excited to see how that works, and it's been working well for us. Tyler's been helping us test it and stuff, and I luckily it really is awesome that we have this sick community of people who are so interested in like Death Wish, and particularly our SMS audience is like very involved. I think they started using it as like an AI assistant, and they were like talking to it like through therapeutic needs and like stuff like that. Like Mark and I hopped on and we're looking through some of the conversations in one of our last calls, and I was like, this is interesting.
This is getting intimate.
This is getting
Your community
intimate.
likes to yap.
Oh, yeah,
so they're yapping
absolutely.
with Shopper.
Speaking of Tyler,
Oh no, here we go.
Oh,
Tyler's my frenemy. I have
you're
something.
frenemy.
No, he's my best homie, and also makes me insecure about my own copywriting. So
He's gone really rogue.
I'm gonna pull something up.
He's gone rogue.
This guy's gone rogue.
Oh, I see.
This is the first time. No, Tyler would never go rogue.
That's what I was
Only
saying.
Ren.
He's so steady, I feel like.
I'm gonna send you a Tyler Death Wish campaign, and I'm gonna send you a Ren Death Wish campaign.
Okay.
Guess
I'm not
who's-
telling you which is which.
Okay.
We're gonna pull these up on screen
This
too,
is
right?
good.
You have to pick.
Yeah, all right, done. Sometimes, like, I'll read Tyler's and I'll be like, I can't remember if this was copy that was provided from Death Wish or he just gets our tone so well.
I know.
So you got your,
He's
you got,
so
That's what
good.
you've thought
work
until
stacked
now.
up.
Until you've seen someone more capable.
working.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
I'm so
I'm
excited.
gonna send you these campaigns. Who knows who's first?
Yeah.
Not telling. I want you to read them out loud as you receive them.
Okay.
And then once you've received both, just give us your thoughts. Who would you pick? Who would you hire?
Oh,
Hypothetically.
you're gonna have her pick a favorite?
Dude.
So not just guess who wrote it, but pick a favorite.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, here comes one.
God, please, shut him down, please.
Dude.
I can't wait.
Tyler, I'm sorry if this goes wrong. From business. We bottled your darkest, most twisted fantasy and called it Sweet Release of Death. Vanilla undertones, sweet enough to lure you in, dark roast strong enough to make you question your life choices. Go ahead, taste what rest in peace really means. Ooh, that's good, dude. That was good. I mean, definitely got some of like our core tone in there, especially like the questioning your life choices. That's like that's some copy that we've utilized before. So I'm thinking like maybe that's Tyler, but also I don't know. Because I don't know, something about the first sentence is making me question if it's Tyler or not. So I'll have to see the second.
Okay, here comes two.
Okay. We hope you die.
It must be a two-parter.
Oh. Is it actually? Or is that it?
But hopefully. Is it coming through?
It literally just came through as we hope you die. Of excitement, oh, very funny, of our brand new bean water, the sweet release of death. Let's go, embrace the void and sip this sucker until the woes of life fade completely away. Oh, that's really, really funny. That would give, I wish I could sign a campaign like that because it would genuinely give everyone in my company a massive heart attack right away. They'd be like, she's going rogue. Okay. Well, I feel like I know who each one is.
Oh,
but I can't.
You're so sure?
I think so.
Okay, well,
Can I have a vote?
Yeah.
So-
I'm pretty sure too.
you have to you have to green light one of those.
Which one's going out? To
If
your
I have
full
to
list?
green light to full list, oh, then it's gotta be one, and I'm assuming one is Tyler.
Yes.
That's fair.
The giveaway for me was bean water.
The bean water.
I've heard you used bean water. just
Underrated
in a
way
conversation
to refer to
before.
coffee.
It genuinely is, and dude, that's creativity right there. And
You hear that,
Tyler, we might need to steal this on some level, maybe.
Let's remind
remove the
Tyler what
murder.
creativity is.
Oh God.
Maybe we can like rejuvenate his career. a
This
little bit.
episode. Oh, poor Tyler.
Okay, well, absolutely subscribe to Death Wish. Maybe you'll get a text from yours truly, written by yours truly. We'll see. Got to work on this
Probably not.
relationship.
And if
a
you
little
do, I definitely got fired. That's for sure. So,
bit. I'll
sayonara.
tone it down.